They call me Kid, but I'm the man up on the scene while I'm rhyming. Right in front of Nathaniel Green, and you know I'm running. Heard a little history lesson. Down here got a Savannah blessing, gave him a plantation. Man, you understand what I am saying. Learned that from Southern Strolls and my man Scotty Too Hottie. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. They acting like they in Ducatis. And I'm not talking about bike seat, I'm talking about psych. See, when I say that this is KidSyc and his psyche is second to none. Yes sir, I'm wrecking fun. Tell them to step up the sun. I shine bright, just like that diamond in the sky or the rough. Wherever you want to find it, tell them that it's never been enough. Tell them that I'm never really sweating in this stuff. If they really want to forget it, I don't sweat it enough to sweat it, okay? Savannah's inspiring because I think just the Johnny Mercer presence and knowing that he wrote as many songs as he wrote, here and became as famous as he did, kind of based out of Savannah and being, that Savannah homeboy, that Savannah hometown kind of hero. That's inspiring. And then when we get to do things that kind of, the dots connect a little bit, like when we go to Capitol Records and record, and Johnny Mercer was one of the founders. And, I didn't learn that until I did a little research on Capitol and found that out. And, that's what gave me the confidence that we were going to win the contest before we even found out. So just that, knowing some of the, the history about, what came in, just being a slave port, and just knowing that kind of, permeates a little bit of the atmosphere, and you can pull in on some of the, the creativity and the, some of the pain and some of the joy that caused. I've never had a personal experience. I've maybe felt some energy, but nothing, enough to call Ghostbusters or anything like that. My favorite story is probably, I can't remember the name of the square. It's actually a block away from us now. And there's a tree there that no moss grows on. And what I hear is that it was, I guess, an escaped slave that made it across the river and maybe they got caught, came back, and they ended up hanging her. I think found out that she was pregnant after they hung her, and so she kind of haunted that area or haunts that tree, and nothing can grow on it, I guess, as a punishment for taking her 2 lives away or something like that. I heard people got in trouble for it too, so there was some justice stuff. I like Savannah because it's such a springboard for anything that you want to do. You'll find out instantly almost if it's going to succeed or fail, because the community's so small, and if you can't get the support of your circle and get them to offer the same support, then you might need to adjust your idea a little bit. And so it's a good test market. And then if you decide to stick around and do something really cool here, you get a lot of respect for sticking around and doing something really cool. And I think it's, you get a chance to, I guess, make something big happen a little faster than if you leave and go to some big city. I would say definitely Tuesday night at the Jinx is the staple hip hop night in Savannah. Other than that, there's those various open mics that you have every once in a while down at Social Club. You catch them on a Sunday, and those guys will let you hop up on stage and spit a little verse. There's Livewire, I think, does a open mic or open jam on Wednesdays. It's the music's definitely alive. There's always new stuff happening. I'll float in that the little tunnel on River Street.
Yeah.
It's like it's fun if you get somebody kind of beating on the bottom of a bucket down there. I definitely dropped one of my fastest freestyles on a St. Patrick's Day weekend down there with somebody kind of going off on that. And then I don't know if it's necessarily historic yet, but it will be one day. So Liberty Street parking garage up there at the top, like I love just kind of overlooking the city and seeing the bridge and seeing Drayton Towers, meditating on that, and it gives you a little scope of the city, eagle's eye view. Alright, so this is KidSyc, and when I want to learn more about the history of Savannah or the ghosts that roam these squares, I take a tour with Southern Strolls walking tours. Check them out. So I guess this is the stage. Tell them that I'm Johnny, but I'm also out the cage. That means I'm a beast. That means I'm a bass. When I'm cooking turkey, tell them they don't really want to look for me. Affirm it just a little bit. Make it taste a little bit better.
Understand what I'm saying is the inclement weather is never gonna get to me, cause I got something that y'all probably never seen. Frontin', never doing that up on the scene. Backwards, where I have to put them when they try to attack them. Even though I make just a little bit mistake, I have to put it back on track, create exactly what I have to do to eliminate all of these folks that say they illuminate, but really they just fake. Me, I shine a light. Me, I'm trying to do it every day and every night.